The Zanzibar leopard. Hidden among the tropical forests of Zanzibar lies one of the most enduring mysteries in African wildlife. The Zanzibar leopard was once the island's undisputed top predator, but over time it became surrounded by fear, folklore, and whispers of supernatural powers. As sightings became increasingly rare, many believed the animal had slipped from reality into legend. Unlike the larger leopards found across mainland Africa, the Zanzibar leopard adapted to life on a relatively small island. Dense forests, coral rag scrub, and mangrove habitats provided excellent cover, allowing this elusive hunter to move almost entirely unseen. Its secretive nature only strengthened local myths that it possessed unusual abilities beyond those of ordinary leopards. During the 20th century, widespread persecution and habitat loss caused the population to collapse. By the 1990s, wildlife experts concluded that the Zanzibar leopard was most likely extinct. Yet every so often, reports emerge from villagers, farmers, or forest workers claiming they have glimpsed a spotted cat disappearing silently into the vegetation before anyone can confirm its identity. Despite numerous searches, no verified scientific evidence has proven that a surviving population still exists. Camera surveys and field expeditions have repeatedly searched the island's remaining forests, but conclusive proof remains frustratingly out of reach. The mystery continues to inspire both hope and skepticism among conservationists. Whether the Zanzibar leopard still survives or has already vanished forever remains one of Africa's greatest wildlife questions. Until undeniable evidence is found, it stands as a powerful reminder that nature can sometimes blur the line between extinction and legend. The black lion. Among Africa's countless wildlife legends, few have captured the imagination quite like the mysterious black lion. Stories describing enormous lions with coats as dark as midnight have circulated for centuries, passing from one generation to the next through oral tradition and folklore. Unlike white lions, whose unusual appearance is caused by a well-understood genetic condition called leucism, a completely black lion has never been scientifically documented. Even so, tales of these shadowy predators continue to surface across different regions, often portraying them as powerful guardians or symbols of extraordinary strength. Scientists have long studied the possibility of melanism, the genetic trait responsible for black panthers and several other wild cats. While melanism occurs naturally in leopards and jaguars, no verified case has ever been recorded in wild lions, despite decades of research and thousands of documented individuals. Modern technology has only deepened the mystery. Dramatic photographs and videos claiming to show black lions frequently circulate online, but careful examination usually reveals digital manipulation, AI-generated imagery, or artistic interpretations rather than genuine wildlife documentation. Whether the black lion exists only in myth or remains an undiscovered rarity, its legend continues to fascinate people around the world. Sometimes the greatest wildlife mysteries are not the animals we've confirmed, but the ones humanity has never stopped searching for. The Laotian Rock Rat. Hidden among the limestone mountains of Laos lives a small, unassuming rodent that completely rewrote a chapter of mammal evolution. At first glance, the Laotian rock rat appears ordinary, yet its discovery shocked scientists around the world. When researchers first examined the animal in the early 21st century, they realized it belonged to a family of mammals believed to have disappeared more than 11 million years ago. Instead of discovering a brand new species, they had uncovered what scientists call a living fossil. Perfectly adapted to steep limestone cliffs and rocky crevices, the Laotian rock rat spends much of its life hidden among caves and rugged outcrops. Its isolated habitat helped protect the species from detection for countless generations, allowing it to survive while many ancient relatives vanished forever. The remarkable discovery challenged long-standing scientific assumptions about extinction. It demonstrated that some evolutionary lineages can persist unnoticed for millions of years. especially in remote environments that remain difficult for humans to explore thoroughly. The Laotian Rock Rat reminds us that Earth's greatest discoveries are not always giant predators or enormous dinosaurs. Sometimes one small survivor hidden among ancient rocks can completely transform our understanding of natural history. The Takahē. For decades, scientists believed one of New Zealand's most remarkable birds had vanished forever. The Takahē, a large, brilliantly colored flightless bird, had disappeared so completely that it was officially declared extinct, becoming little more than a memory preserved in museum collections and old journals. Unlike most members of the rail family, the Takahē evolved without the need for flight. Powerful legs replaced wings as it wandered through alpine grasslands and remote mountain valleys, feeding on native grasses and carefully stripping away tender stems with its massive red bill. Then, in 1948, an extraordinary expedition changed history. Deep within the rugged Murchison Mountains, conservationists encountered a small surviving population that had remained hidden from science for decades. What had been considered extinct was suddenly alive, stunning the scientific community. Although the rediscovery offered hope, survival was far from guaranteed. Introduced predators, shrinking habitat, and a tiny breeding population placed enormous pressure on the species. Intensive conservation programs, including predator control and carefully managed breeding, have since helped the Takahē slowly recover. Today, the Takahē stands as one of conservation's greatest success stories. Its remarkable return reminds us that even when hope appears lost, nature can still surprise the world with extraordinary second chances. The Kākāpō, night parrot. Across Australia's vast interior, an almost mythical bird haunted the imagination of generations of ornithologists. The night parrot was so elusive that many experts believed it had quietly disappeared forever, earning a reputation as one of the hardest birds on Earth to find. Unlike brightly colored parrots that fill the skies with constant activity, the night parrot spends daylight hidden beneath dense spinifex grass before emerging under the cover of darkness. Its secretive lifestyle, combined with the immense Australian outback, allowed it to remain almost invisible for more than a century. For decades, only scattered feathers, old museum specimens, and unconfirmed reports hinted that the bird might still exist. Then, in 2013, researchers captured the first verified photographs and video of a living night parrot, confirming that the legendary bird had survived against extraordinary odds. Even after its rediscovery, observing a wild Kākāpō remains exceptionally rare. Habitat destruction, feral predators, and increasingly frequent wildfires continue to threaten the tiny remaining populations scattered across remote Australia. The Kākāpō proves that some of nature's greatest mysteries are not hidden in distant jungles or deep oceans, but quietly waiting in familiar landscapes where almost no one thinks to look. We've seen ghosts from the desert and the mountains, but next we dive into the deep, where prehistoric giants and fanged mouse deer prove that size doesn't matter when it comes to hiding from humanity. The silver-backed Chevrotain, Vietnamese mouse deer. Hidden within Vietnam's tropical forests lives a tiny hoofed mammal that seemed to disappear from the natural world without a trace. Known as the silver-backed Chevrotain, or Vietnamese mouse deer, this shy forest dweller vanished from scientific records for decades, leaving many to fear it had become extinct. Despite its name, the animal is neither a mouse nor a true deer. It belongs to an ancient group of tiny hoofed mammals called Chevrotains, whose delicate bodies, slender legs, and cautious movements have changed very little over millions of years. For nearly 30 years, no confirmed scientific record existed. Then in 2019, hidden camera traps placed throughout Vietnam's forests captured unmistakable images of living silver-backed Chevrotains, ending decades of uncertainty and marking one of the century's most exciting mammal rediscoveries. Its remarkable survival highlights how easily small, secretive species can escape scientific detection, moving silently through dense vegetation and remaining active during the quietest hours of the day. The tiny mammal had simply stayed out of sight, while the world assumed it was gone. Although rediscovered, the silverbacked Chevrotain remains exceptionally rare and vulnerable to habitat loss and illegal snaring. Its story serves as a powerful reminder that some of nature's greatest treasures may still be hiding in forests we thought we already understood. The Coelacanth fish. Imagine discovering an animal scientists believed had vanished with the dinosaurs. That incredible moment became reality when the Coelacanth, an ancient deep-sea fish thought extinct for over 66 million years, suddenly reappeared alive, rewriting one of biology's greatest assumptions. The first modern specimen was unexpectedly discovered in 1938 off the coast of South Africa, astonishing researchers around the world. Until then, the Coelacanth was known only from fossils, leading generations of scientists to conclude that the species had disappeared long before humans ever existed. Living hundreds of feet beneath the ocean's surface, the Coelacanth spends its days resting inside underwater caves before emerging at night to hunt fish and squid. Its unique limb-like fins move in an almost walking motion, offering scientists valuable clues about the evolutionary transition from fish to the earliest land vertebrates. Because these remarkable fish inhabit deep volcanic slopes that are difficult to explore, encounters remain extremely rare. Their slow growth, long lifespan, and low reproductive rate make every surviving individual especially valuable to the future of the species. The Coelacanth stands as one of the greatest wildlife rediscoveries in scientific history. It reminds us that even after millions of years, nature can still preserve extraordinary survivors in places humans have barely explored. The giant squid. For centuries, sailors returned from the open ocean with astonishing tales of enormous tentacled monsters rising from the depths. Most people dismissed these stories as myths until science finally revealed that one of the ocean's greatest legends was astonishingly real. The giant squid inhabits the deep ocean, where sunlight never reaches and pressure is immense. Growing to extraordinary lengths, this elusive invertebrate possesses massive eyes capable of detecting the faintest traces of light in one of Earth's darkest environments. Despite its enormous size, the giant squid remained almost completely unseen in its natural habitat. Everything changed in 2004 when researchers captured the first photographs of a living giant squid in the wild, followed years later by breathtaking video footage deep beneath the surface. Scientists believe these mysterious hunters spend much of their lives pursuing fish and other squid through the deep sea, while avoiding one of their greatest predators, the powerful sperm whale. Scars left on whales provide dramatic evidence of fierce underwater battles that humans rarely witness. Although much about the giant squid remains unknown, its discovery transformed ancient sea monster legends into scientific reality. It proves that some of Earth's most extraordinary creatures still thrive far beyond the reach of ordinary exploration. The Saola. Hidden within the mist-covered forests of Southeast Asia, lives an animal so elusive that it earned the nickname the Asian unicorn. The Saola remained completely unknown to science until 1992, making it one of the most remarkable large mammal discoveries of the 20th century. With its slender body, striking white facial markings, and long, nearly parallel horns, the Saola possesses an appearance unlike any other hoofed mammal. It inhabits the rugged forests along the border of Vietnam and Laos, where steep mountains and dense vegetation provide perfect concealment. Unlike many newly discovered animals, the Saola was not found by following tracks or observing living individuals. Scientists first recognized its existence after examining unusual horns displayed in a local village, leading to an extraordinary search that confirmed an entirely unknown species. Even today, direct encounters remain exceptionally rare. Camera traps have captured only a handful of images, and no scientist has been able to study healthy wild individuals for extended periods. Illegal snaring and habitat loss continue to threaten the species before researchers can fully understand its behavior. The Saola is one of nature's greatest hidden treasures. Its astonishing discovery reminds us that even in the modern world, large mammals can remain concealed for generations, waiting to challenge everything we think we know about life on Earth. The Okapi. Deep within the dense rainforests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo lives an animal that once seemed too extraordinary to be real. For centuries, local communities knew of its existence, yet the outside world dismissed the stories as folklore. Because of its almost mythical reputation, the Okapi eventually became known as the African unicorn. When scientists finally documented the species in 1901, the discovery stunned the scientific community. At first glance, the Okapi appears to be a strange mixture of several animals. It has the graceful body and long neck of a giraffe, the velvety coat of an antelope, and bold black and white striped legs that resemble those of a zebra. Yet it is neither horse nor zebra. It is the giraffe's closest living relative. Perfectly adapted to the rainforest, the Okapi uses its rich chestnut coat to disappear into the forest shadows, while the bright stripes on its legs help calves follow their mothers through dense vegetation. Its remarkably long, flexible tongue can reach leaves, strip bark from branches, and even clean its own eyes and ears, making it one of the most specialized feeding tools in the animal kingdom. Despite its remarkable discovery, the Okapi remains incredibly difficult to observe in the wild. Dense rainforest, naturally solitary behavior, and expanding human activity have made sightings exceptionally uncommon. Habitat destruction, illegal mining, and poaching continue to threaten one of Africa's most extraordinary mammals. The Okapi reminds us that some of the world's greatest wildlife discoveries are not hidden on distant islands or beneath the deep ocean, but quietly surviving in forests where mystery still outpaces exploration. Once dismissed as an impossible creature, the African unicorn now stands as living proof that nature can be even more astonishing than myth. Nature still has secrets. Which of these ghosts do you think is still hiding the most from us? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more mysteries of the natural world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Mystical TV so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.